Hi everyone, this is the Patriotic Robot coming to you today with another video. I hope everyone's doing well. It's a pleasure to be here with you all making another video. So this video has I'm going to read an article that I found interesting, and it has some mention of operation type stuff, and talks about a cadaver. And so if that's something that you have maybe don't have the stomach for, this is your chance to exit the ride. But if you're okay with that sort of thing, then strap in, stay aboard, and let's get into this video. Alright, so I found this interesting, and so I thought I would share it with you guys and gals. It says, let's see, this NBC 5. I'll leave the link below, so if you want to check it out yourself. She lived for 99 years with organs in all the wrong places and never knew it. On an early spring day in 2018, the faint smell of formaldehyde floating in the air, 26-year-old medical student Warren Nielsen and 4 of his classmates prepped a cadaver in the chilly dissection lab at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland. Similar groups of 5 gathered around bodies on the other 15 tables in the anatomy class, all eager to explore the mysteries of the human body they had seen only in textbooks. The cadaver assigned to Nielsen's team was a 99-year-old woman who had died of natural causes. Her name was Rose Marie Bentley, but the students didn't know that then. To honor and respect the privacy of those who offer their bodies to science, no further details are given medical students about the person who had once inhabited the body lying on the silvery slab before them. But as the students and their professors were soon to find out, Bentley was special. So special, she deserved her own unique spot in medical literature and history books. The reason? A condition called situs inversus with levocardia, in which most vital organs are reversed, almost like a mirror inside the body. That, along with a host of other weird but wonderful abnormalities, made Bentley a sort of medical unicorn. I think the odds of finding another person like her may be as remote as 1 in 50 million, said Assistant Professor Cameron Walker, who teaches the foundations of clinical anatomy class at Oregon Health and Science University. Why is my screen cut off there? There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't think any of us will ever forget it, honestly. This is totally backwards. On this March day, the assignment was to open the body's chest cavity to examine the heart. It wasn't long before Nielsen's group began to question their fledgling medical knowledge. Her heart was missing a large vein that's normally on the right side, Nielsen said. Bewildered, he and his team called the professors over and asked, "Where's the inferior vena cava? Are we missing it? Are we crazy?" And they kind of rolled their eyes. Nielsen said, "Like, how can these students miss this big vessel?" And they come over, and that's when the hubbub starts. They're like, "Oh my God, this is totally backwards." A typical body has a large vein called the vena cava that follows the right side of the vertebral column, curving under the liver and emptying deoxygenated blood into the heart. Bentley's vein was on the left, and instead of terminating directly into the heart, which is typical, her vein continued through her diaphragm, along the thoracic vertebrae, up and around and over the aortic arch, and then emptied into the right side of her heart, Walker said. Normally speaking, none of us have a vessel that does that directly, he added. That wasn't the only irregularity Walker and his students found in Bentley's body. Numerous veins that typically drain the liver and other parts of the chest cavity were either missing or sprouting from an unusual spot. Her right lung had only 2 lobes instead of the standard 3, while the right atrium of her heart was twice normal size. And instead of having a stomach on the left, which is normal, her stomach was on the right. Excuse me, Walker said. Her liver, which normally occurs predominantly on the right, was predominantly on the left. Her spleen was on the right side instead of its normal occurrence on the left. And then the rest of her digestive tract, the ascending colon, was inverted as well. The mutations in situs inversus with lavocardia occur early, Walker explained, possibly between 30 and 45 days into the pregnancy. No one knows why. The condition occurs in only 1 out of 22,000 babies, and it's invariably associated with severe congenital heart disease. Because of the heart defects, only 5% to 13% live past the age of 5. Case reports mention one 13-year-old boy and a 73-year-old who at the time was the second longest survivor. So we're not going to read all of this. I'm going to leave the link below if y'all are interested in, reading it. It's maybe a little creepy for some of my subscribers, but it was interesting to me. I'd never heard of anything like this. So it's God's creation is baffling science again. Every time they think they get a good grasp on how things are, they get another curveball from the Creator, don't they? Well, thanks for stopping in and listening to this creepy article that I found, and hopefully you guys and gals find it interesting also. Just let me know if you do. And if you don't, then we'll stay away from these kind of topics. But I thought it was kind of strange and interesting. So until next time, take care of yourself. Take care of your family. And God bless each and every one of you. Patriotic Robot signing off.
I've done it, brother. I've done it. I've screamed at God at the top of my lungs because that's how much I believe in him. Amen. That's how personal I feel like my relationship is. If I can't be myself with the Father, then I'm going to stop preaching this gospel.